Buying a home does not require you to have absolutely perfect credit. You may have had collections in the past, and depending on what those collections are, you may still qualify to buy a home today. Hi, this is Tom Kalagher with Fairhope Mortgage, and let's talk about credit and if you've had collections and what that means for buying a home. Many lenders will allow you to have different types of derogatory credit on your credit report and still manage to buy a home. When determining approval for a mortgage, lenders will look at how many different derogatory trade lines you have, how old they are, and what they were, and that'll help determine if you still qualify for a mortgage. Two items that must be satisfied before buying a home are tax liens and judgments. Another is if you're derogatory on your student loans and you've gone into collections on those may need to be brought back before you can buy a home. You may be tempted to pay off old collection accounts as you get ready to buy a home. But the important thing to remember is talk to your lender first. Paying off an old account may actually bring your credit score down rather than up, as it shows it being more active rather than older. And older collection accounts don't hurt you near as much as a new one. Your lender can actually run a simulator showing the effect of your credit score on paying off different collection accounts. And then they can advise you on which ones to pay off and which ones to leave exactly where they are. We can also find out what the statute of limitations are for that state where that debt is from and if they can still collect. Another thing of importance is just because it's on your account doesn't mean it's truly your debt. If it's not your debt and you don't owe it, then you can dispute that with the credit agency and get it removed from your account. Medical collections don't hurt you near as much as other types of collection accounts. If you have medical collections, it's most likely you can leave them right where they are or even start a payment plan and start paying it off and have it removed from your account. You can always reach out to the hospital or doctor's office to talk to them about paying it or a portion of the collection account in order to have it completely removed from the credit report. While some credit card companies, car companies, and other lenders will be hesitant to remove information from your credit report, people who have medical collections are much more likely to be willing to completely remove it from your account if you pay it off in full. If you have a large balance on an old account that's in collections, we may be required to use 5% of the total balance as an estimated payment amount towards your debt to income ratio. Smaller accounts don't qualify for that and can be ignored completely. If you have a large amount of debt that's all in collections from the same period of time, you may be able to write a letter of explanation showing exactly what happened. There could have been a number of causes that were outside of your control. Maybe you had a medical emergency that required a lot of your time and got you out of work. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you went through a divorce. There's a lot of different reasons that you could have gone into default on a number of different loans all at the same time. Explaining that to the underwriter can lead to an approval even though you have a lot of collection accounts. It's important to review all this with your lender before starting to look for a home so that you can get into the best position possible to buy a home when it's time. If you want to learn more about qualifying for a home loan while you have collections, feel free to reach out to me. This is Tom Kalagher with Fairhope Mortgage. Thanks for watching.